Now let's look at the issues or reasons for not having women in top leadership. So when we discuss the issues or the reasons why we have less women in the top leadership, I am trying to bifurcate it into three sections. First is gender biased and societal. Second is with respect to your familial and personal obstacles. And third is organizational gaps, right? In this we will try to understand different points. तो issues पे पहला हम discuss करते हैं. First is gender social norms and biases. So there is, the first thing is that 75% of people in India exhibit gender biases. 75% of people in India exhibit gender biases in economic dimension. Where they feel that financially to run the house is the responsibility of a man. To make financial decisions is the responsibility of the man. To be working is only the responsibility of the man. And to be helping only in the domestic chores is not the responsibility of the man. These are what? 75% of the Indian population. Right? Then there are self-limiting biases due to social conditionality. Self-limiting biases due to social कंडीशनिंग. ये क्या है कि जब आपको बचपन से ये बताया जाए, सिंस चाइल्डहुड यू हैव बीन टॉट दैट यू हैव टू लर्न हाउ टू कुक, you have to learn how to clean, or you have to learn how to knit, right? Because this is something that you have to do when you get married. Instead of being taught that you need to learn or you need to get knowledge, you need to work and you need to earn for yourself, right? ये क्या है? आपके सेल्फ लिमिटिंग बायसेस हैं, क्योंकि आपकी सोशल कंडीशनिंग ऐसी की गई है that you are not able to think in the other dimensions. You have been just focused, or you have been made focused on only on the one aspect, that is that these are the work of women, these are the work of men, right? And these social biases create self-limiting doubts. Again, the same kind of thing, that if you don't see women at the top, you start believing that women cannot reach over there. But if you start seeing women at the top, you start aspiring to be one of them one day, right? Or overall, if I can say, patriarchal mindset that exists in India, right? Then the second is familial and personal obstacles. Familial and personal obstacles. Isolation at the top. Many women who reach at the top, they are not able to find a peer group at the top because they are the odd one out in a man's world, right? So what happens? They feel isolated. They are not part to the match watching. They are not part to the beer parties. They are not part to the social gatherings. They are just working and going home. So this isolation creates a problem that there is no networking and they are not able to go further ahead, or they basically prefer not to reach at the top because then their subordinate, then the people at the lower level where the women are, they will be their subordinates and they cannot have the personal relations with them. And at the top it's a all men room, so they basically they are not invited into it, but since somehow they have reached over there, they are not allowed to be mixing, so they feel isolated at the top, which can be a personal problem, which can create depression, which can create problems to the further growth of the women, right? So isolation is at the top is the first thing. Second is your child care responsibilities. Again, something which in our society it has been imbibed, that caring of child has to be done by a woman, although child belongs to both the parents equally, but caring has to be done by women. So more child caring responsibilities fall upon the shoulders of women. The third is challenges in re-entry. Once they take a leave, maybe once they take a break, maybe due to marriage, maybe because of child, right, maybe because of some other reason, so they face problems in the re-entry, like loss of seniority, loss of pay, right? So there is no equal payment to men and women, that is gender pay gap that exists in India, right? Gender pay gap exists in India, and although we have legal provision with respect to your wages code of 2019, still there are no audits that are being conducted, and there are pay gaps, gender pay gaps that exist in our country, where for doing the same work, putting in the same hours, men are being given more money as compared to women, right? So these kind of things, once they rejoin it, they have to face these kind of problems. Whatever amount of money they were working in, they might be offered less amount, because now the companies know that they are in the requirement, they have left, there is a gap in between, right? So those kind of problems exist. The third is disinterest in individual needs. Disinterest in individual needs. Again, this is something that happens, that once they have taken the break, they have realized that maybe that the reason why I have taken the break is also a full-time job. So they might have a disinterest to either join back, or even if they join back, they have a disinterest in going up the ladder, because they realize that they might not be able to manage both personal and professional work, right? So that is why they show less interest in going up. They want to have a stability where they can have more time, maybe for the house, right? Which is again something that should be divided between men and women, but here women is the one who is making the sacrifice, right? Fourth is elder care obligations. Then the third is organizational gaps. सो पहला हमने सोसाइटी के लेवल पे देखा, इंडिविजुअल के लेवल पे देखा, फैमिली लेवल पे देखा, पर्सनल, फिर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के लेवल पे अगर हम बात करें, सो जब हम ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के लेवल पे बात करते हैं, तो फर्स्ट थिंग इज गैप इन एनफोर्समेंट of the legal provisions. जैसे कि मैंने आपको बताया, we have the legal provisions, but their enforcement is something which is missing, right? So gap in enforcement of existing regulatory framework, gap in enforcement of existing regulatory फ्रेमवर्क, राइट? सो यहां पे आप एग्जांपल लिख लीजिए, 507 कंपनीज फाइंड between 2018 to 23 for not following the limitation under Companies Act 2013 to have at least one woman as director on the board of a listed company. Right, this is the reality. फिर ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस की भी दिक्कत है कि वो क्यों नहीं कर रहे हैं जब उन्हें फाइन पे करना पड़ रहा है एंड स्टिल दे आर नॉट डूइंग इट. व्हाई दे आर नॉट डूइंग इट इवन व्हेन दे आर रेडी टू पे द फाइन्स? व्हाई? बिकॉज दे डू नॉट फाइंड the eligible pool of women, because the pool is so small, right? And they are not able to find eligible women who can be actually uplifted to those positions at the top level, right? And this is also a reality if you see it from the corporate side, right? So limited pool of women to choose in leadership positions, limited pool of women to choose from in leadership position. And what are the reasons for this? Why limited pool? So we have low female labor force participation rate. Second is, एक तो ऑलरेडी लो है हमारा फीमेल लेबर फोर्स पार्टिसिपेशन रेट. सेकंड इज देयर आर लीकेजेस. इसमें से भी एंट्री लेवल पे देयर आर वीमेन बट टॉप तक पहुंचते पहुंचते देयर आर सो मेनी लीकेजेस, ओनली फ्यू आर लेफ्ट, राइट? सेकंड इज लीकी पाइपलाइन. which I have already explained you what I mean when I say leaky pipeline. Third, कि actually कुछ sectors ऐसे हैं where it is basically where the ground work is more required, where outfield work is required, where late night work is required, and due to security and physical reasons women are not considered appropriate. So when they are not in the workforce, they are not even in the top management level. So that is why there are sectoral discrepancies at the organizational level that exist, right? So it is sectoral discrepancies. Sectoral discrepancies exist. The women do not have access to the networks, right? Because there are less women at the top and they are not able to create that networking. This is also one of the problem, because at the top positions, it is not like you have applied on a portal and they are calling it for the top positions. Generally, it is via networking. You know some people, they refer it to you. You had a personal interview with the top management or the board of directors, right? So these kind of places or at these kind of positions, networking becomes very important in the corporate. So less access to cross-sectoral networks and mentorship opportunities. Access to cross-sectoral networks and mentorship opportunities with senior leaders and mentorship opportunities with senior leaders. And at last, the last point is biases of the HR. Human resource के अंदर ही biases हैं. The person who is sitting in the HR, the person who is promoting those people, there are biases in their mind itself जो हमने अभी discussion किए सारे. Societal biases, because they are also the product of that society. Because of those biases, they are not promoting female or they are not giving equal opportunity to the female because they have their own biases in their mind, right? So there are biases and stereotypes in HR.